Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, I wanted to wait till my channel get a little bigger, but man, I've been coming up with some pretty good names. I think I'm still gonna hold off though. Which one I'm definitely not gonna use. I was gonna use 'cause I see a lot of uh, it's like 32 gang, CC gang, Little Miss gang. So I was thinking Big Al gang, but that's still too far out. Okay, I just kind of went left field. But let's get on today's video. And do me a favor, share this video because I'm sure there's going to be some people out there that really needs to know this information. So do me a favor, share this video. And if you haven't already subscribed, man, there's a lot of people looking at my videos. A lot of people looking at my videos, spending a lot of time on my videos. But there hasn't been, I get a subscriber, kind of every now and again. Mostly people I know. So, if you're out there, watch my videos, subscribe to my videos. I do, today is Tuesday, but I do most of my car videos on Monday, and then I do my health and wellness videos Saturday morning. So yeah, that's it. Either tune in Monday for a car video or Saturday for a health and wellness video. Which I might switch my car videos to Tuesday because my Mondays are getting pretty hectic. That's just like yesterday I was in Johnson City, and I didn't get home last night till like 9:30. So, and I usually try to post my videos around 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Monday night, which will probably switch to Tuesday night, or Saturday morning around 7 or 8, right before you get up, so you can see my smiling face. But yeah, today the video is going to be about winterizing. It's getting cool out there. So today we're going to talk about winterizing your car. Just, things you probably already know, but I'm going to say them anyway because a lot of people might not know. I've been dealing with cars for over 30 years, so some things might escape you. It might be some young people scrolling through my channel that might not know this, and definitely needs to know this. If you have an older car, and this, and probably some things are for newer cars too. So just either, if you have a mechanic, get with your mechanic. If you don't, whenever you go and get an oil change or something like that, ask them. A lot of them are pretty, knowledgeable and will help you out, with different things. But first thing I want to talk about is the coolant. I want to talk about the coolant in your car. You can go to Walmart and pick up. It's made by Prestone, and it's a coolant tester. Because if your coolant is dirty, or if you don't have your water to coolant mixture right, a lot of these things, could cause problems if it gets too cold outside. So go get one of these Prestone coolant testers. It's just a little valve with like different little balls in there, and it has a little squeeze top on a little squeeze ball on the top, and you just stick the hose down in there. You squeeze it. It sucks water out, or it sucks coolant, radiator coolant or whatever, out of your radiator. And the test, it's pretty simple. Anybody can do it. And it tests your coolant to let you know, if you need to change your coolant, if you just need to add more coolant, what the situation might be. So that'd be, a good thing to do before it gets too cold. Another thing when it gets cold, your tire pressure. In the summertime, your tire usually carry more pressure because it's hot and it inflates on the inside. But during the winter, your tire could lose tire pressure because it's cold. And you want to check, make sure your tire pressure stays the same. And then, yeah, just make sure your tire pressure, yeah, because low tire pressure could use more gas, just different things you don't want, to waste your money on. Okay, another thing is, if you can do it yourself is great, but if you can't, take it somewhere and have your battery cleaned. Have them take and I know, I know it's crazy because it kills your radio and everything. You got to do a lot of resetting, but it's better to do that to be stranded on the side of the road. Have them take your negative and your positive post off, get in there, clean your battery. This day and age, you don't really need to pop nothing and put no water nothing in there. I think we're all done with that. But you don't want corrosion. You don't want corrosion around your post. If it gets too cold, that could keep your car from cranking. Your car could lose juice, and different stuff like that. And we don't want that to happen. Okay. Another thing is, once it gets below like 30 degrees, which is freezing. Once it gets below 30 degrees, please and it's a lot of different reasons, but keep your tank at least halfway full of gas if you can. If you can, it's better. And once you get it to that level, just, you can put $10, $15 or whatever in there. Just try to keep it above a half a tank. Because, in case you get stranded somewhere, if it gets too low, your gas might freeze, the gas lines or whatever might freeze. There's just a lot of reasons. And when it's real hot outside, you need to keep more gas in there because your gas tank sweats. But that's a later video. But and another thing, I guess you don't really have to get an oil change, but go by and talk to somebody at Valvoline or just wherever, instant oil change, whatever, and ask them what they think about you using a lower weight oil in your car. I've never done it, but because in the wintertime, it takes longer for your oil, to reach your pistons and stuff like that. And maybe if you had a lighter weight oil, it would flow, a little better and not put as much, because when it takes longer for your car and stuff like that to warm up, it puts wear and tear, on your motor. So that would be a good thing to ask. I don't know. So do that and leave me a comment and let me know if you did do it or if you already know the answer. If you already know the answer, then just let me know the answer to that. I think that's about it. But and another thing, as far as your car being cold and trying to get oil everywhere, put some Lucas in your oil, and it usually helps for wear and tear. Hey, you can put Lucas in your oil. They got Lucas for your gas. They got a lot of different Lucases, and I like them. I like them a lot. There's a couple different things that I personally use because my car has so many miles on it. I use this stuff that's called Mystic. It's like a lubricant. It's like an oil. It's really good. I don't know if I really recommend it because I got a lot of high miles, and it's helped, if your car is like, knocking or sticking, your valves are sticking and stuff like that. It's really good because it gets in there and lubricates it. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with your car. I wouldn't recommend using that. But Lucas, I would definitely use Lucas. look into it. Just Lucas, and just, you know, go to a parts store, wherever you get your parts and stuff from, or, you know, if you don't get your parts, Advance is a good place. I like Advance a lot. And just ask them, you know, the benefits, you know, of Lucas and different stuff like that, and just trying to, you know, help you get through the winter. All right, that's been another video. Um, Thanks for watching. Be good to yourself and be good to others. Thank you.